Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. I want to show y'all something. This is from high altitude weather balloons with cameras that's spinning completely around, and the cameras are controlled. So it's not like it's just going up into the atmosphere and filming down. People are more aware now, so when they put these cameras up, they have multiple views. Okay? You see the altitude, 31 miles. Okay? Now, if we go by feet, 102,458 feet. 31 mile mark. That's when everything explodes. Okay? This you see it again. The 31 mile mark. 102,000 feet. 458. Hits the top of the dome. This is the weather balloon. The apparatus. All this stuff right here. I'll zoom in on it for you and show you. Is debris from the balloon exploding. You see the equipment. This is the balloon exploding. This is all the dust or particulates that come out of the balloon. Now, when we have this effect, you get to see some of the images that are up there. But first, I want to show you this. Now, this is the camera facing down, and you see it's right in on the craft. Okay? Maybe the people that did this video didn't see it, but I'm here to show you. It's flying right above Earth, or hovering above the planet that they call Earth, or the realm, or plane of existence. You can see it for yourself. This is not debris. Okay? This is high above this. The camera spent and is facing down now toward the ground. And it's picking up this craft right here. Caught it in the screenshot. Peace, love, and light. I'll drop the light down, hit the autofocus, and let that sink in. Okay, moving on. It's also there, but very, very light. Almost washed out. But drop the light, hit the autofocus, same shape. So it's consistent. See how the particulates and the dust that's inside of the balloon is outlining the faces of the on the firmament, or in the firmament, or whatever entities or intelligence that stops anything from reaching 32 plus miles or 102,000 feet. You see that? Eyes, nose, and a mouth. I'm telling you, the dust is giving it away, folks. And this is the camera. When the balloon exploded, it's faced up toward the dome, or what some people like to call space. But it's just an electrified fence, and nothing can get in or get out. Now this is supernatural. And there's the face again. Moving on. And this is an extreme close-up of what I'm about to show you. When the balloon exploded, it's face up towards space, or the dome, for lack of better words, not facing down toward the ground. Okay? And this is where I got that shot from. I'll raise the light, hit the autofocus, and you'll see the massive face of the creature. The living creatures that sit inside the dome or the firmament. You see the eye. The other eye is obscured, but it's the same consistent circle with a slit. And you see the nose and you see the mouth. This is 32 miles up, folks. Understand what I'm showing you. This is beyond cloud cover and all these things. But the balloon exploded. I watched it, screenshotted it numerous times, and it's projecting faces from the dust. So The energy that's available, the dust is giving it away. It's be able to take shape or form by means of the particulates. It's the only way you're getting a visual of this. And of course, the ship is still there, and it changed position and shape. And that's a crop, an extreme close-up of the living creature. And you can see part of its body right here, that it's organic. You see the face with the eye, the nose, and the mouth, and the detail in it. And this part of itself is also being shown. This right here is a massive dust cloud from the balloon exploding. I'll try to pull down the light. You see this thing? This thing has like some type of weird tail. I'll zoom in on it. Here's like a bony appendage, like a spinal cord, and it has other extremities poking off of it. And it's hooked to this creature. This is obscuring it, but it's connected to this creature. This creature is like slithering across with a giant head, if that makes any sense. Take a look at the living creature. Look at his mouth open, folks. Look at his nose. You already know. Peace, love, and light. Now let's take a look at the altitude, my folks. Okay? It's 4 miles up. 13,000 feet. Okay? The weather balloon is ascending. You got the sun, and you got an airplane lacing the sky with a chemtrail. I'm going to show you something. Let me know when you see the chemtrail plane, please. I'll wait. Do you see anything, folks? Where is it? The whole thing is the craft. You understand what I'm saying, folks? So when you're looking up and you see this going across the sky, you figure, oh, well, it's just so far up, I can't see the plane. No, this whole thing is moving across the sky. Just take a look at the detail and grooves and texture in it. Keep sliding over. You see it, folks? That's something other. That's not an airplane making a chemtrail cloud and you just can't see the airplane, because we will definitely be able to see it. I mean, it will have to be visible, right? I mean, it's not even that far up. The camera's right there. But still, even at that extreme closeness, there is no physical craft there. The whole thing is the vessel. And this is just the front section of it. Understand what I'm telling you. We have more shots. This is an even better one. This one is very faint in the back, but this one is very clear. We're going to go to this line right here, 4 miles up. You see the detail in it, folks? The whole thing is the vessel. It moves through our sky, and it looks like, oh, it's just an airplane, but it's so far we don't see it at the front. No. The whole thing is the vessel. Look at the detail in it. Look at the lines. That's not pixelation, my folks. That's what the machine is. Or creature, or living vessel, organic and machine. It's living. You can almost see the appendages creeping off the side like a centipede. It's crazy. See him at the bottom? Consistent the whole way. This is not smoke. This is not a chemtrail or a contrail. There's no visible craft in the front. Understand that this is the craft. Moving on. 27 miles up, folks. We got a clear image of the disk. Possible the real sun at this altitude. 27 miles up. Let's zoom in. Let's pull down some light. You see why they call it a star? Because it has literally what we draw as children or even adults as this star going around it. You see it? Yeah. Energy source. A gate. Look at this stuff coming off of it. That's just not reflection or light just moving crazy, folks. You got to understand what you're looking at. Lens flare all day long. Other. Structure. Detail. Pull down the light some more. Get the focus going. Look at that. That's serious. Looks like something the red square shows when he shows these giant machines up and around the sun. Peace, love, and light to red square. You see it? Anomaly, not normal. Crazy pick above our so-called planet, folks. 27 miles up. Moving on. Another one at 4 miles. Where's the craft? There is no craft. The line you're looking at is the craft. Moving through the sky, cloaked, looking like an airplane leaving a contrail or a chemtrail. But definitely something other. Organic creature. Look at the slit going on. It's like a giant bug or worm. Even has like I said in the last one, it has legs on the side like a centipede. Just take a look at that, folks. It's like a giant crocodile flying through the sky. Look at the little bumps at the bottom. You see them? Look at the texture in it. Unbelievable. More shots. The weather balloon. This is on descent because nothing gets past 31 miles. Okay? As soon as it gets to a certain level, pop. Everything breaks and comes right back down to this place. This is the camera. Flipped. Okay? And you see, this would be the abyss of what they would call space. This is the camera flipped upside down, looking down here at so-called planet Earth. Ship docked right above the so-called plane or planet. I'll zoom in. Plain sight, folks. Right above the Earth. 30 miles. On the descent, nothing gets past 31 miles. Same ship. Take a look at it for yourself, folks. It's crazy. I know. And then we go here, we have a giant vessel that's in the atmosphere of Earth. Pull down the light so maybe it can come through. And you'll see it right here. Remember, the camera angle's flipped. Okay, so this would be, I want to say, the bottom of it. This would be the top. Take a look at it. Giant vector shape. Pull down some light. Let it translate through. Looks like an arrowhead. And this is the top, this is the bottom. It's flipped from the camera angle, from the exploding balloon. But we still have a craft right over top of this plane, planet, whatever you want to call it. Moving on. There it is again, folks. A consistent number. Nothing gets past the 31 mile mark. Okay? This would be the abyss of space. Okay? Above this would be the firmament dome, the planet, and then a ship. Cloaked. Just hovering right above. Zoom in. Pull down the light so you can get a good look at it. Look at that, folks. That's crazy. Look at the crazy shape on it. And you can see the energy coming off of it. Same deal. Look at that straight line. I'm trying to tell you, live on a ball. You got to wake up, folks. That couldn't be further from the truth. Another ship in plain sight. Craziness, my folks. You see it, 30 miles. Nothing gets past. The balloon explodes, the dust cloud, and then it falls back into our atmosphere. But I just want to show you, when the dust from the balloon explodes, it will show these entities. And here we have one right here. You see his face, you see his eyes, his nose, his mouth. I'll just hold that in and say less. And you still see it even from that distance when I pull back. Super zoom in. Very detailed. You can almost see his lips. Definitely see the nose and the eyes. Outline of the head. Moving on. Same situation. More faces being shown through the dust from the balloon exploding. This is the balloon flipped up toward the dome. And I'm going to show you some objects around the sun. Physical objects, not light apparitions. You see this right here. You can see the perfect circle that's in the middle of it, and it looks like something is either dripping or draped across this object. You see the outline I'm taking? That's a physical object. Understand that. And there's more physical objects sticking out from around the sun. The red square talks about this often, how it's machines up here on a track system. It's craziness, folks, but this is it. Showing it to you. And I'm going to use some of his new videos that he did because they're crazy right now. It shows everything. If you have the eye to see it and the understanding. Peace, love, and light. Look at that object right here. It's unbelievable. Look at the circle that's in the middle of it. It's some type of machine. Look at that hard straight line coming off. It looks like a piece of machinery. And then we have craft all around it. Not stars. Yeah, folks. Just wanted to bring that to y'all. Unbelievable stuff. But seeing is believing. We're going to ride out with this extreme face right here. And just let it vibrate. You know? Entities in the firmament dome. Nothing gets out of here. Nothing gets past 31 miles. Understand that. Peace, love, and light.